Can you see me? Hello. I have my clip-on microphone. Ooh. Anyway, just messing around. All right. Cool. Yeah. So look, in the chat, guys and girls, please put down the biggest thing you need help with right now. Need 72 hours a day to get my things done. Well, okay, cool. Alan says improving my social media profile and offer. Okay, well, you're in the right place. Lizzie says creating a Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't know why you need Twitter. Hazel says conversions. Charles says, Joseph says income. It's a bit vague. Charles, Joseph, sorry. Create digital products. Tammy says 4 a.m. in Wisconsin. Amazing. You're in Wisconsin. Sorry, I've got a real bad American accent, but I love the Americans. I've been over to New York like 3 times, Philly, Miami. And I love, to be honest, I've got to say, I love the American energy. Like, I'll make a very big comparison between Brits and Americans. You see, Brits are very like reserved. You'll make 100 grand and we'll be like, oh, you know, I'm doing okay. You know, it's not too bad. Whereas the Americans, they'll make like $10,000 and they're like, woo, scream. And I love that. I think it's great. I think you should celebrate your success. Doesn't matter how big or small. So amazing. We've got someone in Transylvania and it's very cold, but very sunny. Amazing. I'm a huge hockey fan. So if any of you guys or girls in America live anywhere near the NHL stadiums, I'm very jealous because I would have a season ticket and I'll be there every weekend. All right. Pauline says how to create content that converts. Cool. Cool. Anyone? All right. What else? Let me know the biggest thing you need help with right now. The biggest thing you need help with right now, guys and girls. All right. Because what I'm going to do today is, in fact, let me just do that so you can see me better. What I'm going to do today is, I woke up this morning and I thought, look, we're going to have, 50, 100 people on today, whatever it is. And you guys have probably been coming to these sessions regularly, which is good. However, you're always being pumped with content and this and that and the other. And I thought, why don't I just do a Q&A surgery and I'll just help you with whatever you guys need help with for, 45 minutes to an hour before Jake, comes on with the Instagram stuff. How's that sound? Does that sound good? So instead of me just giving you more content and more stuff to learn about and all the rest of it, how about I just specifically, go down deep into what you need help with right now and answer as many questions, and then everyone can learn from each other. And hopefully my aim is for this session to be the most valuable session that you have ever had. So you walk away and be like, the light bulb moment switched on, or, I know what to do now, so on and so forth. How does that sound? Let me know in the chat. If it doesn't sound good, I can always cover some content. I've got lots. Right. The biggest problem is distraction. Well, look, this is where we're going to start today. All right. Let me know in the chat anything else. Income. How to create content that converts. How to make an online business that works without too much heavy work. Right. Joseph. Look, my friend, stop dreaming. Stop dreaming. There is no such thing as a business that doesn't require heavy work. Okay. If that's going to be your mindset, go and buy a lottery ticket, my friend, and just get off these webinars. Okay. Every business is hard work. Everything worth having is hard work. There is no, easy way. There isn't. I'm sorry to say there is no easy way. There are challenges, there are obstacles, and only that's why, not many people can hack it, because they just expect instant results. So, okay. Biggest problem is distraction. Yeah, I totally agree. Dimitri says lead gen. Okay, cool. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in a minute and covering some of these things. But before I start, I want you all to do me a favor. Okay, I have recently started up my YouTube channel again. So I would very much like for you guys and girls to please go and follow me on YouTube. I've put the link in the description, and please follow me on Instagram. There's a link. And if you want to, you can join my free private community that I do a lot of live training in. So go. I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. You know, so yeah, I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. Cool. And then I think, you know, I think the biggest, all the things you guys are telling me, right? I'm going to cover all of them, and I'm going to get more deep into each and every one of them. So we're going to start with focus. Okay. We're going to start with focus. Let me just get my screen up. Here we go. Cool. We're going to start with focus. Hopefully you can see my whiteboard. Can you see my whiteboard? Okay. All right. Go and, excuse me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on post notifications, because I've got some of my best content being released twice a week now. Success stories, how-to videos, walkthroughs, case studies, tutorials, everything, absolutely everything. I'm going all in. I've just got this brand new studio that has been built for me. So I'm going all in. I'm also starting a podcast, which you will see. And also writing a book, which I'll tell you about later. So go and subscribe to the YouTube, turn on notifications, go and follow me on Instagram, and also go and join the free Facebook group. These are all free. Just go and do it. Like, if you don't do it, I don't know what you're doing here, to be honest with you. So the first thing we're going to start off with today, we've got a few more people on now, is, look, let's just read out some of the things people are struggling with. More affiliate sales, how to make a business online work, how to create content, create a digital product, conversions, create a Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. Somebody needs 72 hours in their day, improving my social media and my offer. Yeah. So, like, you know what? The truth is, nothing I say, nothing Simon says, nothing any expert, guru, you know, business coach ever tells you is going to work for you unless you can do this one thing. And you know what that one thing is? That one thing, ladies and gentlemen, is focus. Okay? And that is flipped around. So give me a second. I'm going to have to flip the video around because you guys can't see that, right? Mirror my video. Here we go. How's that? You guys can see that? Is that, can you see that? Is that displaying focus, or is that backwards? Somebody let me know in the chat. Come on. It's okay. All right, cool. The biggest thing is focus, okay? The biggest right way. Okay, cool. The biggest thing is focus. Because think about it. You want to create a social media, you want to create an offer, you want to drive traffic, whatever it is you want to do, focus is the biggest problem that you are going to have. And let's kind of distinguish how we can get focused. So number one, you need to have a to-do list. Okay? That's the first thing you need to have in order of priority. The second thing you need to do, having a to-do list is great, but then you need to make an appointment with yourself as to when you're going to do that thing. I'm going to give you an example on the next page. Okay. So you need a to-do list. Then you need an appointment as to when you're going to do it, like the time, the date, how many hours are going to take you, all, like literally all of that. Next thing you need to do is you need to stop answering your texts and phone calls. And I mean it. Okay? Nobody warrants a reply. Nobody, like, they're robbing you of your time. They're robbing you of your time. So stop that, especially when you're working. You need to go D&D. You need to go D&D mode because you got to focus on this stuff. Okay? So get a to-do list, make an appointment when you're going to do it, and stop answering your phone. And then the next thing is, or the last thing is, consistency. I can tell you right now, the only reason, what about shopping? Yeah, well, listen, do online shopping. It's quicker. Waste of time going to the shops. The only reason somebody is ahead of you in some way, shape, or form, financially, physically, mentally, is because they've been more consistent than you. That's it. There is nothing else that they're not smarter than you. They're not better than you. They're not, anything else. They just have been more consistent. Let me ask you this question, right? So in the chat, guys and girls, let me know, how many of you set New Year's resolutions? How many of you set New Year's resolutions? Me, not anymore. I used to. Keep going. So Janice says, are you serious about phone calls? Yes, I'm serious, Janice. It could be family, it could be important. Hey, listen, what you need to do is you need to go on your phone and you need to create, on an iPhone, it must be the same on an Android, you have work mode. And work mode basically shuts your phone off for any notifications unless there's people that you want to hear from. So like me, I have my wife, my mum, my dad that can call me, and Watches of Switzerland. That's it. So no one else is getting through. So yeah, obviously, look, allow calls from family, but everyone else, zoop, no more. So people say me, not me. Okay, somebody used to. Look, I guarantee, even if you set a goal in January, I'm going to do this, I'm going to hit the gym, I'm going to work this, I'm going to do this, I guarantee you've already fallen off the wagon. Why is that? Because you're not focused. The truth is, right? Amazon works, e-commerce works, drop shipping works, coaching works, affiliate marketing works. But when you do it for 30 days and you don't make £1 million and you think, well, this is crap, this doesn't work, and you go and try something else for 30 days, well, of course it's not going to work. It's because you can't focus. And the other thing that you need is delayed gratification. Okay? Delayed gratification. In other words, don't expect to make £1 million in 30 days. Don't expect anything for the first month, 2 months, 3 months. So then if anything happens, it's a bonus. Okay? So focus. So let's give you a real life practical example of how we would do this. All right? So I have a to-do list. And let's say the first thing was going to be to, find my product. Find a product to sell. Whether it's my product, someone else's product, doesn't really matter. Let's say the next thing was going to be to create a no-brainer offer. Okay? Let's say the next thing was going to be to set up traffic sources. Okay. Now, what do I now need to do? I'm just going to do 3 things for this example. I promise you, if you can't sit here and watch this without going on your phone, without being distracted, this is exactly the reason why you're struggling. The exact reason. I'm going to raw and real. All right. Okay. So find product, create a no-brainer offer, and then set up traffic sources. So you then, guess what? You need to go into your calendar and say, right, how long is it going to take me to find a product or products? Let's just say products. Well, I'm going to give myself, I don't know, a week. Let's say if you work full time and you only have like a couple of hours in the evening, give yourself 1 week. So say 2, so 10 hours. So let's say that's going to take you 10 hours and you're going to do it Monday to Friday from, 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. Get that in your diary. Get it in your diary. So then you get a notification that pops up that, okay, today I am doing finding products like all week. And the goal is to get it done. And you do not even think about an offer. You don't think about traffic sources. You just find a product that you want to sell, or you create a product that you want to sell. And that's it. And if it takes you longer, so be it. It doesn't matter. Then create a no-brainer offer. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to spend, let's say I work full time. I'm going to give myself 10 hours, Monday to Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Get it in the diary, and that would be done. Next thing, traffic sources. Well, I'm going to give myself a week to set that up, just to set it up. So my Facebook pages, my Instagram, and all that other stuff. All right, same thing, you get the idea. Now, what you want to do is you want to then, the circle of focus theory. In fact, do this at home right now. Draw a circle in the middle of the page, okay? Draw a circle in the middle of the page, and I want you to write down all the things you're focusing on right now. So go ahead and do that now, whilst we're on this session. And then you need to draw a line to the end, okay? And if your circle of focus looks like a pizza, you are in trouble, because your attention, your focus is split into multiple directions. If you think you can multitask, I'm sorry, you can't. That's the truth of it. That's just how it is. So what is this circle of focus? All right, first one is products. So I'm going to put products in there, and that's all I'm going to think about until I've got that nailed. That's it. You do one thing at a time. And then once it's done, it goes on my done list. So I've now done products. Check, ticked off. Next is an offer. Then I work on my offer. And until that's done, that's all I do. Okay? Sounds basic, doesn't it? And it really is. But you've got to understand, why do so many people fail? It's because they can't focus. They don't have a to-do list. They don't schedule the time of when they're going to do it. They answer too many phone calls from friends, family about nothing, which is robbing them of their time. And then a month goes by and they think, oh, I've not achieved anything. Well, yes, because you're too busy on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They're not consistent enough. They do it for a month. They don't make $1 million, then they drop out. And they're not prepared to wait for the results to happen. That's it. It's the only reason. So with the circle of focus, you're going to make a to-do list. You're then going to schedule in your diary when you're going to do it. Allocate the time. And guess what? If you don't get it done this week, go and do it next week. But do not move on to the next thing in your list until you get it done. Because otherwise, if you try and do everything at once, it's just going to get muddled up. So let's just say the next one will be set up traffic. Okay. And once you've done that, that then goes here. Very, very simple. So let's now do a little exercise. How many, let me know in the chat, how many things are you focusing on right now? Like in your mind right now, how many things are you focusing on? Let me know in the chat. 1, 2, 5, 10. How many is it? Let me know. See, look, Lizzie says 3. Alan says 1, Janice says 1. Great. Don says too many. Keep going, keep going. Come on. We've got 70 or nearly 80 people on. Wow. Okay. Pauline says 2. Andy says 3. Dimitri says 5. Brian says 3. Hazel says 2. Tony says 5. Keep going, keep going. Come on. There's 70 people on here. Guys, the more you give me, the more I give you. So come on, come on, come on, come on. Look, so every single one of you people that are focusing more than one thing, please stop. Because it ain't gonna happen. Too many. It ain't gonna happen because look, this is what happens, right? Have you ever heard of the overwhelmed sandwich? Have you ever heard of the overwhelmed sandwich? Okay, let's do it. So this is what happens. So you've got products. Then you've got to create an offer. But then you've got to learn how to drive traffic. Then you've got to learn how to do ads. Oh, and then I've got to do funnels. Oh, yeah, because everyone talks about funnels. And then I've got to do email sequences and so on and so forth. What else? Anything else that people have to do or learn, in the process? let's think. So products, offer, traffic, ads, funnels. Okay, content. Yeah, I gotta know how to do content. Okay, so there's content. And then what happens is you try and swallow that massive sandwich. In fact, let's draw it. So here's the sandwich. We've got a bit of lettuce. Yeah, a bit of greens in there. Then we're going to get some ketchup in there as well. Get some sauce in there. Here's your ketchup. There you go. All right. And then let's get a bun. So we get a round bun around the top like that. Some seeds on the bun. And then you've got to try and eat that sandwich. It ain't. And what about the mayo? Yeah, boy, I'm staying off the mayo right now. I'm really like trying to trim down with my personal trainer. So not today, Janice. So, and then you try and eat this sandwich and you're like, you can't do it. So let me show you an example, right? Okay, let me show you an example. I have 4 pens here. 4 pens. Okay, let's see. Now, obviously, if you're good at juggling, great. How many pens can I juggle? Can juggle 1 and look at you, talk to you, catch it, flip it around hands, right? No problem, because I have mastered juggling 1 pen. Can I do 2? So I can, but I've got to focus a bit more, right? And even then I drop it. So if you can't even do 1 thing in your business and focus on 1 thing, what you then end up doing is you end up taking all 4. Let's have a go, right? You ready? You ready? Right. Don't happen, right? I can't do it. I can't do it. So you're trying to juggle all these things at once and you can't even do 1 thing. So instead, please do yourself a favor. Stop frustrating yourself. Stop trying to take on too much. Just do 1 thing at a time. Focus on the products first. Okay, what am I selling? Then focus on the offer. I promise you, you will get there faster than trying to do everything at once. Like, it's so basic, but so many people just do not understand the power of focus, the power of turning your phone off, the power, and when I mean turn it off, don't keep it on the desk where you can see it. Put it like somewhere where you can't see it so that there's no vibration, there's absolutely nothing, and you just can't be distracted. Like, I speak from experience, guys and girls. Sheila says 3 things. Exactly. All right, cool. Is this useful? Is this useful? Please let me know, because look, you're here to learn, but you're also struggling because you're trying to do too much. You're doing Saturday school, you're doing this webinar, you're trying ads, you're doing this, you're doing that. And I can promise you, nothing is going to work for you unless you can focus. You have to learn to focus and be consistent. That's it. Like, if you think business is hard, business is not hard. Okay. I'll tell you what's hard. Getting a business law degree is hard. Getting an architectural degree is hard. Being a professional athlete, that's hard. But the truth is, business and success in business is very straightforward, but it's very boring. Very boring. So then not many people can do that. Not many people can focus and long enough. It's like, oh, well, this is bored. I need the dopamine. You know, for many of us, dopamine is a massive issue. Like, if you've never had a dopamine detox, go and do it. It's where you basically don't go on your phone, watch TV, anything. You just read a book maybe and stuff like that. You got to do it. Like, the way the world is now is just like ding, bling, 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 and notifications everywhere. News everywhere. Stop watching the news. All the news does, it makes everyone else's problem your problem. That's it. Stop watching the news. Stop it. You got to focus. So pick 1 thing. Pick 1 thing. So I'm going to ask you guys again, what is the biggest thing you guys need help with right now? I'm going to cover an offer. I'm going to probably cover the offer, the first thing. Biggest thing that you need help with right now. Please let me know. And if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is there. Follow me on Instagram. which is there because I release content every day on this stuff, and join the free community, which is there. Okay, go. It's absolutely free. Like, it's not going to cost you a penny. All right, so go and do it. The links are in the chat. So what is the biggest thing you guys need help with right now? Let me know in the chat, and I'll cover a few things before I hand over to the lovely Jake. Okay, Janice says time. Okay, well, very simple with time. I want you to write down, okay, from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed, I want you to write out every minute and every hour of the day and what you're doing. And then, okay, see, the purpose of a good decision is, how can I make a decision so that I never have to make that decision again? Okay, so how can I make that decision? So for example, a big one of me, again, it's on my latest YouTube video, so go and check it out. I like coffee. I have about 3 coffees a day. So I go to Pret, Starbucks, Costa, Nero. And what I realized was leaving my desk and then going to the coffee shop and then coming back takes me 15 minutes, desk to desk. And if I have 3 coffees a day, that means I'm wasting 45 minutes a day on coffee. What? 45? So I'm always thinking, oh, I need more time. But no, sometimes you just have to work with the time that you have in a better way. So what did I do? I bought a coffee machine for 300 quid. I've got an hour a day of my time back, which is 20 hours a week. 5 hours a week, 20 hours a month. I got 20 hours back, and I don't have to think about coffee. I don't have to think about, am I going to go Nero, Pret, Starbucks? Do I want a latte, cappuccino, oat milk, normal milk? All of that stuff. It frees up the capacity in your mind to think. Okay? So again, if you're always making the same decision about food, okay, well, how can I make one decision and eradicate the decision of ever thinking about food ever again? How can I do that? If it's, something to do with, I don't know, laundry or cooking or whatever, just batch it all up. All right. Hopefully this is making sense, guys and girls. And have you all managed to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and get yourself in the Facebook group? Have you all managed to do that? Come on. Look, it's free. It don't cost you anything. And you're going to learn more from that stuff than, to be honest with you, most of paid stuff you see out there. And I'm not saying this in a bragging way, but I genuinely care and I want you to succeed. Okay. And here's another, in fact, let me demonstrate why you might be struggling right now as well. Why you might be struggling. So look, somebody says not yet, but will do. Look, Anthony, go and do it now. Just click on the link, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment and stay active. Follow me on Instagram. It will take you 30 seconds to do all 3, 10 seconds on each. And I want to demonstrate to you why. Thank you very much for those who have subscribed and have followed me. I do appreciate your support. I'm getting more and more active on social media. I'm releasing more and more free content. As I said, I've got a podcast coming. I've got a book coming. It's going to be amazing. Cool. So look, the reason you may be struggling right now is because you're working with people. I'll draw something for you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4 levels of learning. Okay. So we as business owners, as entrepreneurs, we have to learn stuff. And look, this will just blow your mind. So let's have a look. The lowest level of learning. Does anybody know the lowest level of learning? Let me know in the chat. Does anybody know the lowest level of learning? Anybody? Anybody know the lowest level of learning? Amazing. Right. We've got some people subscribing and comment and getting into the social channels. Good. Anybody know the lowest level of learning? No. Okay, good. That's why you're here. Tactics. So if you learn tactics, okay, you're going to struggle because tactics change all the time. 2 years ago, I was using chatbots. Now I'm using ads. You know, a year ago it was Clubhouse. Now it's TikTok. You know, these are all tactics. And if all you do is learn tactics, you're always going to struggle, and you're going to struggle to break through any kind of significant barriers, because it is the lowest level of learning. And these change so often that you'll probably just get confused. The next level of learning is strategy. Right. How many of you here have a clear-cut strategy on how you run your business, on how the sales are generated, and how you're going to achieve your target monthly income? Please tell me in the chat. How many of you, don't just say I have a strategy. How many of you have a clear-cut, step-by-step strategy, and you know exactly where the traffic's coming from? You know exactly what you're selling. You know exactly how many units you need to sell to reach your target monthly income. Please let me know in the chat. Yeah, I thought so. This is usually where it's like tumbleweed, like, and there's your problem. There's your problem. You don't have a strategy. And if you don't have a strategy, let me explain to you, it is the equivalent of getting in a car without a destination to drive to. You are going to waste money on petrol. You're going to waste your time, and you're going to frustrate yourself because you're like, oh, I'm not getting anywhere. That's because you don't know where you're going, guys and girls. And that's the truth. So the lowest level is tactics. Some of you don't even have tactics yet. Some of you do. Some of you say this, some of you say affiliate marketing, some of you say Facebook ads, some of you say Instagram, Twitter. That's a tactic. But what's the strategy? Nobody's got a strategy. Out of 79 people, nobody's got a strategy. Thank you, Denise. And thank you everyone who subscribed and followed me and joined the groups. Look, it's there for your benefit. Those are my free communities that I just share the knowledge with. So the next level of learning is principles. So what are some basic principles that you can learn? And by the way, these don't change. Like, these are around forever. So some basic principles of marketing, of business, are: thou must be able to track. What does that mean? You must be able to track where the lead has come from. You must be able to track the cost of the lead. You know, simple things like that. I guarantee hardly any of you can track where the leads come from. You're just out there, and I call it digital hustling. You're a digital hustler on the corner of these digital corners, trying to hustle up your courses, your deals, and all the rest of it, but you have no idea where the people are coming from. All right. Principle. Another one. You must have a clear call to action, which in most cases, you know, what many of you are doing, and I know because I've seen it, is you just send people to a page and it just says buy now. And they have no idea what they're buying. And then you wonder why you don't make any money. Because you're not following basic principles. Clear call to action. You must be able to track and measure where the leads are coming from. How much are they costing? Everything. The third basic thing, I'm not going to go into all of them now, but the third basic thing is there must be a lead capture. What does that mean? An opt-in. The lead must be, you must be able to capture the data. Either an email, a phone number, pixel them somehow from a YouTube or Google or Facebook, whatever it is. That's a principle, guys and girls. Okay? And the highest level of learning and teaching, for that matter, is ethics. Now, what is ethics? Ethics is your nature, your intention, and your character. So In other words, the people you're learning from actually have to give a crap about you. Okay? What is my nature? My nature is good. It's pure. I'm not going to feed anyone any fluff. And if you'll see, if you ever see any of my messaging and anything, it's always no fluff, no BS, none of that. Like, I don't want to give you fluff. That's why I can't remember who it was now. Somebody said, oh, I want a business without too much heavy lifting. Please get off the webinar. And this, again, this is nothing personal. This is just, you know, sometimes you need a reality check. And I do too. So my nature is I'm never going to lie to you. I'm going to give it to you raw and real because I'm not here to be a friend. I'm here to help you get some kind of a result. And then we'll become friends. My intentions are good because I actually care about you. I care about each and every one of my students that ever, you know, buys anything from our company. And great word there from Catherine, integrity. Yes, integrity. Integrity, a good name, is worth more to me than any amount of money in the world. I've got enough money, like, trust me, I've got plenty of money. Okay? Integrity is what's more important to me. So think about the people you are learning from. Are they just teaching you a tactics, but no clear-cut strategy? And even if they're teaching you a strategy and a tactics, are they teaching you basic principles that have been around for many, many years and will be around for many, many years? And does the person even give a crap about you, or are you just another number? If you can find a teacher, a coach, a mentor that teaches from all four, grab onto them and never let them go. And I do mean that, because they are your best chances of success. Because there's probably less than 1,000 trainers and coaches out there that operate from all four in the world. I'm talking in the world. I'm not talking about UK or whatever. I'm talking in the world, guys and girls. All right. So hopefully that's opened up your mind as well, why you may be struggling. Because you're operating down here. You have no strategy. You haven't got the basic principles, lead capture, data tracking, you know, all of those that are clear call to action. And the people you're learning from, they don't really care about how successful or unsuccessful you are. Whereas I do. I care about each and every one of my students, my clients, and the results that they get, which is why I give it to them raw and real, like raw and real as they come. All right, cool. So next, I want to cover how to create an irresistible offer. Because best way, thank you very much. So hopefully this is useful for you guys and girls, and you're getting something out of it. So how do you create an offer? Oh, does anybody want to know the secret to sales? Like, what is the secret to sales? The number one secret. Anybody want to know what the secret is to sales? Anybody? Yes, please. Yes, yes, yes. Anyone else? Or just two people? Here we go. Come on. Guys, we've got 80 odd people on. Who wants to know the secret to sales? Come on. Come on. I want at least 5 more. Come on. Come on. Let's get the room pumped. You got Jake Davey in the house. You guys are in for a treat. All right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Yes, of course. Okay. No-brainer offers. That's it. Learn to create an offer so good, people feel stupid saying no. That's all you got to do, and you'll be good at sales. That's it. Like, that's it. So how do we do that? Well, you have to do a couple of things. You have to increase the person's desired outcome. So the ability to get their desired outcome. Okay, so let's say my desired outcome was to generate more leads and use my Instagram, just because we got Jake in the house, to generate more clients. That's a desired outcome. If he can help me, if I can see that, bloody hell, like with his help, I can I can really, generate more leads from Instagram. That's going to increase my desired outcome. I'm a quarter of the way there. The second thing, okay, is what we call the likelihood of achievement. In other words, okay, he can do it, and I've seen him do it, but what about other people? Oh, well, I've seen lots of other people that he's helped do it, so it's quite possible that you can do it. Great, another tick in the box. I'm 50% of the way there, okay? And there's a couple of things that we must reduce in order to create a no-brainer offer. First one, if I can spell, time delay. In other words, I don't want to be waiting years and years to learn and see results from this Instagram strategy that he may be teaching me. I want it as soon as possible. And as long as you can show people that, look, results do come thick and fast, as long as you do the work. And again, this is always potential, never guaranteed, and nothing like that. And there's one more thing you've got to reduce. Effort and sacrifice. Okay, let's do a real life example of this stuff. So, all right, who here wants a beach body? Give me a if you want a beach body. I'm trying to get one, and it's freaking hard work, man. With 2 kids, damn, it's hard work. Yes, come on. Who wants a beach body? Like ladies or men, doesn't matter. Like who wants to? Like one of my goals this year is to be able to take pictures on the beach with my top off and feel confident. Love my carbs. Listen, Pauline, I'm with you. I love my carbs. I tell you what I love the most, Domino's. Domino's is my weakness. And now that I've said it, I might end up having it tonight. Anyway, so look, who here wants a beach body? Right. There's 2 ways you can achieve a beach body. And I'm going to demonstrate for you why surgical treatments and things like liposuction are far more desirable than going to the gym. Watch this. So with going to the gym, my desired outcome is the same, right? I'm going to get the beach body if I do it long enough. Likelihood of achievement? Well, look, if I do it for long enough, then I'll get there. Time delay. Oh, I've got to spend 2 hours a day in the gym. Ugh, okay. Effort and sacrifice. I'm going to be sore. I'm going to be aching. My legs are going to be hurting going up the stairs. Sounds like hard work. Now, if the end goal is a beach body, how else can we do it? Okay, well, what about liposuction? Desired outcome. Great, same thing. Second thing, likelihood of achievement. Well, it's guaranteed because they'll put me down. They'll suck all the fat out of me. I'm there. Time delay. Instant. There's no, see, you decrease the amount of time it takes to get there. And effort and sacrifice, 0. I just go and that's why surgical treatments are so popular. Things like liposuction are so popular. Why? Because they do these things. Okay, that's why Amazon is so successful, because the likelihood of achieving your, getting your parcel is guaranteed. The guaranteed delivery. Time delay. Prime members get it next day. Effort and sacrifice. You can buy something on Amazon in 3 clicks. So that's how you make that's like the framework that I use to create all of my no-brainer offers. And the other thing is, do this. Whoever your target audience is, you want to write down a list of problems. I promise you, I did this a couple of months ago on a webinar, and we made like £40,000 on this webinar. 40 grand. And I did this exact exercise. I've got it in my workbook next door. So I literally wrote down a list of the problems of the audience, and it was like, okay, I'm no good at copywriting. I'm no good at ads. I'm no good at funnels. I have no product to sell. And the list went on. Okay, on the right-hand side, it was a solution. So copywriting. So I gave them 3 times sales letters, pre-written. Does that not solve their problem? Tick in the box. Ads. 7, also add templates that I have used. Tick. Funnels. 3 funnels in 3 niches. And product. I haven't got product to sell. I gave them 2 products at 75% commission. So you see, so I've solved all the problems, and I just included these as bonuses for the main core offer. So that's how you create a no-brainer offer. You have to solve people's problems. They have a conversation going on in their heads, and look, if you don't join the conversation in their head and tick the boxes, it's going to be harder and harder to convert. The other thing I want to talk to you about very quickly, because I know I'm running out of time, is, look, you never ever focus on, who here has like Simon's products to sell or something like that? Let me know in the chat. Who's selling Simon's products? And give me a name of one of them. Give me a name of one of the products you're trying to promote. Yeah, give me a name. So we've got a few people. Yep. Okay. So let's just take diploma. Okay, a couple of you say diploma. So a couple of you, or a few of you, are selling the diploma course. I'm going to let you into a little secret. Nobody wants to do a diploma course. Nobody. But what do people want? They want the A to Z roadmap to a, I don't know, 6-figure online business, for example. Does that make sense? So this is the way to get there. So stop selling the process and start selling the end result, the payoff, the destination. So A to Z roadmap to, A to Z is a roadmap to a 6-figure business. People will more be interested in buying this than a diploma course. Who the hell wants to do a diploma course? I don't, but I know I had to do it. You see, many people, I call it the 4 Ps. They focus on the product. They focus on the person in the product. They focus on the pieces inside the product, like PDFs, cheat sheets, videos, all that jazz. And they focus products, and they focus on the process. I can tell you that nobody gives a toss about any one of these. Nobody cares about your product. Nobody cares about you or the person delivering it. Nobody cares about me. And I openly tell people that you don't care about me. You don't want my time. You want something else. Nobody cares about how many videos, PDFs, cheat sheets you've got in your program. Nobody cares about the process which you take them off. Do you know the only thing they care about is the payoff or the destination that you can get them to. That's it. That is it. And as long as that payoff and destination is worth more to them than the money that you're charging, they buy every single time, without a shadow of a doubt. All right? Without a shadow of a doubt. So hopefully, has this been useful? Hopefully some of you guys who are struggling to make offers can now create some better offers, should we say. You know, and yeah, yes, very useful. Okay, brilliant. So look, little gift for you guys. If any of you want, I have a free little template that I give away sometimes. So if any of you want my 0 to 10K blueprint, go on that link there and you'll be able to download it. Just enter your email. For those of you looking for, you know, if you need to whip up good, quick websites with drag and drop templates, then that's my weapon of choice. In fact, I should have actually made that clickable. Give me a second. HTTPS // There we go. That's better. And look, for those of you that are, you know, if I've switched on a light bulb, you know, if I've struck something and you want to talk in more further about maybe becoming a client of mine, then fill in the form. I'm going to put the link in there. And if you are accepted, you will get taken to a call booking page. I'll be honest, we don't accept everyone. We do turn people away because we are looking for people who genuinely want this, not for people who think they can press a button and make £1 million within a week or so, because it just doesn't work in that way. And I will be the first person to tell you that. All right. Cool. So hopefully it's been useful. As I said, don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I need all the help I can get, and hopefully Jake can help me. Jake, in fact, if you can follow me on Instagram, I'd really appreciate that because I just see you are killing it, my man. And for everyone else, if you free training on Facebook and also my YouTube channel as well. Cool.